to another public speaking video with myself, Danica.
And Taylor.
So today, again, talking about public speaking, but again, it's going to be a little bit different. So we're just going to go through some examples that might be situations you could be dealing with when you're going out into the public or if you're with schooling at the moment. So Tay's going to start us off.
Yeah, so as you all know, you're doing like schooling online, and you got to do like what would you use, like Zoom or like Skype or anything like that. So I know it's very frustrating because everyone's trying to talk at once, and it's like hard for you to basically get your word in and all that kind of stuff. I know it's hard because we have meetings, and it's very like it comes under like work meetings and that as well. Like you're trying to say stuff and no, like everyone else is like talking at the same time. And
and then one person has to like jump in and be like, okay, you speak, and then you speak.
So it's like, I know I get annoyed at sometimes with some like meetings and all that stuff, but what do? I'm going to tell you what I do. So I basically try and stay as calm as I can. Don't show any aggression, just because that's just going to make the situation worse if someone picks up that you look aggressive or you're very annoyed.
Yeah, it kind of just escalates the
situation a little bit more, yeah. So if you find that you are getting extremely aggressive, the best bet is for you to say, if it's schoolmates or your teacher or anyone, that you're going to leave the chat for a bit because you've just got to do stuff, or like you just want to go get a drink or something to calm yourself and all that kind of stuff. But if you're having a disagreement with one person over like Skype and that, just message them, like privately message them or anything like that, and just try and work out your differences, because you don't really need that kind of, how would you put it?
Like added stresses.
Yeah, added stresses into your life at the moment, as all the stuff that is happening at this present stage. You don't need any more stuff. And another thing, try not to swear. It just makes the situation worse. Like, you know you want to, but just try not to, because
yeah, it might not necessarily make the situation worse, but it definitely doesn't help the situation. It just kind of
escalates.
Yeah.
So, DC?
Yeah, with that as well, like if it's like you have a bunch of siblings and you're all doing like school at home, it's like either, depending on what year levels you're in obviously as well, but like try and split yourselves up so you can all focus and not distract each other. Because if one of you is getting frustrated, that energy is just going to bounce off the other one and it'll just blow up.
Yeah. It's a ticking time bomb.
Yeah. Tay's been having to help out with her nephews, so she knows very much what that's kind of like.
Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah. So another example we're going to kind of use is if you're having to go out to the supermarkets and stuff like that, because some people are still getting a bit aggressive, because like obviously with restrictions still being on things.
Yep.
You know, you see customers like yelling at workers or security guards that are there.
Yeah.
You know, obviously if you don't feel safe or comfortable to do this, you can just not engage with the situation, but like you can approach it in a way where like don't attack the person, because then it will escalate and you know it could potentially become a very bad situation, but just kind of explain to them I guess what it's like from their point of view, which is something Tay and I were talking about in planning for this. So just trying to make them understand that in terms of the workers' case, like, you know, they're just there to do their job, like they're trying to do the best they can in a bad situation. They didn't create any of the rules that they're enforcing, you know, so it's kind of like don't shoot the messenger kind of thing.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. And other good points that Tay mentioned, don't yell at them, just stay calm. Again, be careful with your words, because that can either escalate or just not help the situation.
Yeah. Because I know, like, if you go to the shops and that, and it's, like, very stressful because there's only, like, regulations going on at the moment, and you're, like, you get angry over it because you can't do what you need to do, you can't do this, you can't do that. But you don't take it out on
the people around
you.
Yeah,
the people around you, because they're going through the same stuff. They've still got to follow the regulations out of work and all that kind of stuff. So it's hard for them as it's
well
hard.
as
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Yeah, which to actually remind me of something. Another thing a lot of people are getting frustrated with is where they're enforcing the rules, but they see other people not enforcing the rules.
Yep.
So, for example, with the 1.5 metre apart, like what Tay and I are doing our best to do now,
Yep.
Other people just aren't doing that, or they're not following the crosses and they're trying to get as close to people as they can and kind of ignoring those. When you're when you're trying to ask them to try and keep their distance and everything, make sure to do it in a respectful way. Don't be like, always step back.
Yeah,
Just be like,
yeah, be respectful. Just try and just ask them, oh, can you please step back? Like, I'm trying to follow these rules. You should try that as well. Like, just giving them options to step back.
Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, unless they've had just a really bad day, they'll respect that.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we had for you today. So this will be on our YouTube page. So give it a like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any more tips for us.
Yep, and if you've had any other, let's say, good experiences with people in the community of like stuff at the supermarket, of people like helping each other out, things like that, feel free to share those stories too.
Yeah. So yeah.
Bye.